Again. Well, welcome to the podcast. Hashtag 41. Welcome to the podcast that we do here every Friday. Hope that y'all been having a good week. I wonder what we are going to be talking about today for our 41 podcast. So, I remember doing a last podcast I did November games, looking at the games that are coming out for this month. And so far, some of the games have already came out. The World War C, that's out now if you want it for the Switch. The GTA trilogy definitive edition is out. And I think Shin Megami Tensei 5 is also out. I could be wrong on that. But, and also there has been, rumors floating around about a Nintendo Switch revision. Yes, another freaking revision. Kind of make the OLED kind of pointless at this point, right? Because when they were talking to their investors at the board, there has been screenshots that's going up on the internet and all that jazz. And they put Nintendo Switch Next Gen 20XX. Like, to me, it's kind of like, are we living back in the 90s? Because I remember Mega Man games were start opening their games that welcome to the year of 20XX, and you're going like, they still haven't got the year right. This is the how many Mega Man games are we in? And they can only narrow it down to 20XX. It's kind of insane. It's kind of backwards. It's kind of twisted if you really think about it. But But they were talking about that, and they were also talking about improving their Nintendo Switch because during that meeting, they didn't come out right out of the gate and said, "Oh, it's terrible. It's flat out bad." Um, they didn't. They just said that we're going to improve it. So hopefully, this could be the step in the right direction. Hopefully, they'll get rid of the mobile app. 100%. Fix up the N64 and Sega Genesis and maybe add some games to it. I mean, like, you're already putting a subscription wall just to play online games when you have to pay internet for to be able to play online games in the first place. So you have two things that you're paying for right then and there. And then guess what? Guess what? I don't know if y'all heard about this, but this is stupid. Since that has happened, since we're in this world of everyone getting easily triggered and easily offended, YouTube have been thinking about removing the dislikes. Yes, the dislikes. You know how you go into a video and you see like and dislike, and you go and like and dislike whatever video that you choose to do. And apparently, they're going to be removing it. Like, that's stupid. Like, why? Like, everyone's getting, like, a dislike video is a hurtful item. Oh, he disliked my video. Oh, what am I going to do? I put in work. I put in effort. I got disliked. on my last podcast? Oh, dude, get over it. Why are you getting so sensitive over a button? Do you know how insane and backcrap insane that is? You're overreacting to a button. You're overreacting to a button, and YouTube was like, we're gonna remove that. You know why? If you go back to the Nintendo expansion pack video, and if you look at the amount of dislikes on that video, it speaks volumes. And apparently it is hurtful. And apparently we're in the world where everyone get easy triggered and offended. Oh no, a dislike button. Like, what kind of stupid world do we live in today? I know, facepalm, right? Like, dislikes video was apparently harmful. How? I don't know. I don't know how that could be harmful. I really, really don't. So this has been happening during this week. Just to remind you, all of this has been happening. All of this. All of this. All of this. Oh, and remember the Steam Deck? Do y'all remember that? That was supposed to go off against Nintendo, supposed to have this great specs to play these awesome games, these AAA games, beautiful 4K, portable, that'll look better than on the Switch. It got delayed. Did y'all know about that? It got delayed for another 2 months. It got delayed for another 2 months. Delayed. Steam Deck has been delayed for another 2 months. And we still don't know. We don't know what the issues could be. I've been hearing there's supply issues, is what I've been hearing. Just not enough to give out. I kind of wanted this ever since I did a full podcast on the Steam Deck, because I'm kind of curious at how powerful it is at the emulation scene. That's why I'm curious. Like, how powerful it is to be able to handle emulation. Because I can play almost the same games on my computer, but I'm just curious about the emulation. I'm just curious how much power can it handle. So you have that Steam Deck that was originally, and it looked like it was supposed to be a Nintendo Switch competitor, already getting delayed, and it's already kind of just going out and about like, is the Steam Deck going to release? Is this going to be a good thing? You know, why is there a delay and stuff like that? So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, do y'all know? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And then there has been people. Oh, there's supposed to be a big game coming out this month. If y'all remember me talking about November, and then in the last podcast, if y'all remember correctly, we went over the games that were coming out this month. And there are 2 big hitters that's coming out this month for the holiday season. This is Nintendo Holiday Sale. and it is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the Gen 4 remake. And there has been issues about it. I'm not going to sit here and lie. There has been like issues surrounding the game. You would think that there wouldn't be any issues, right? You wouldn't think that it's being much issues. Now, I already said what I think about the game, right? When we watched over it during, I think it was a Pokemon Direct or a Nintendo Direct. I forgot what Direct that was, and the graphics kind of run me off the wrong way. Just looking at the graphics, it looked like chibi style. Do y'all remember that? We'll actually get to that. I actually heard. We'll get to that, Aaron. We'll get to that. That is a good topic. That is a very good topic. You know why? Because that's my childhood, and I don't want to murder my childhood. We'll get to my childhood later in this podcast. Just later. But with the Pokemon games, it just felt like chibi style. It felt uh like I don't know why. If you look at Let's Go, if you look at Let's Go, Pikachu or Eevee, whatever the game, and then you compare it to Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, you see a tremendous graphics change. And I don't know why they can't use like that engine. I don't know why they couldn't use that engine. Like, I understand that they're trying to make it look like that, but why try to look like make it better? Because this just it rubbed me off the wrong way. And Gen 4 wasn't my favorite Pokemon. You know, I like Diamond and Pearl. Well, I got the Platinum back in the day. You know, back in the day. But I prefer Black and White so much over it. Like Black and White, like that is a game that deserves a remake. And that should be after Diamond and Pearl. Since they have been remaking, going back and remaking. Because Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, that's the second remake of the first generation. Because you had Fire Red and Leaf Green. Then you have Heart Gold and Soul Silver back on the Nintendo DS. And then the 3DS, you had the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. So you had the remakes of Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and now we're here with Gen 4. The remake. And that's what I say about it. And I didn't like Sword and Shield either. You know, I didn't like it. But a lot of people are just upset about it. If you really think about it, because Game Freak has been lazy. Let's be honest here. They're lazy. They're making tons and tons of money. You know, they have this big, huge Pokemon franchise that they go all out with. You know, they have this tremendous franchise that's been going on for years, decades. You have some of the good games, some of the terrible games, some mix in between. You'd be expecting them making a lot of money. And then they pulled this off. You know, and to think as consumers like you and I, since we, buy, if you're a Nintendo fan and you buy their product, you're a consumer. And we feel, and it makes it a cash grab. Cash grab, mind you. And this is not the first time Nintendo is lazy about this. This is not. Who remembers the awful, tremendous, most wanted cash grab of the world, Super Mario 3D All-Stars? And it was just ports. Just ports of 3 games. Barely done anything to them. Oh, and they added some music. $60 price tag. Meanwhile, you have Activision over here. Right? Remade 20 Pro Skater 1 plus 2. $40. Remade from the ground up. $40. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. 3 games. Remade from the ground up. $40. Spyro. The Regenerated Edition. The trilogy. Remade of the 3 classic Spyro games from the ground up. $40. And here you come with Nintendo saying like, we can just port these games over and just 3D All-Stars. $60. And that was a cash grab. It was. I even got it. Because I grew up with those games. When I see something childhood, I want to be able to get it. I like 3D All-Stars. I like being able to play Sunshine and Galaxy N64 on the go and on my Switch, and seeing the differences from that through an emulator. I like that aspect. But other than that, it was just lazy cash grab. And it just feels like it again with the Pokemon, with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Because I didn't like the graphics. I thought I don't know why they can't just, there's Sword and Shield. Let's use that graphic style. Because Sword and Shield looks better than this. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee looks better than this. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Here. And remember, Pokemon Sword came out 2 years ago. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Sword came out 2 years ago. Alright? It came out 2 years ago. Right? Right? Y'all don't believe me. Watch this. Y'all don't sit here, y'all don't believe me? Watch this. This is Pokemon Sword. This is what Pokemon Sword looks like. If you want a clean image like this, let me pull it up slowly but surely. Except all cookies. This is Pokemon Sword. This is what Pokemon Sword looks like. Now, it could look 10 times better, I can agree. And this came out in 2018. But now, let's look at Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Let's look at Brilliant Diamond. Oh, you can already see the tremendous difference. The tremendous difference. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Do y'all see that? Compare that to this. That to this. This to that. I mean, come on. Come on, y'all gotta agree that this is lazy. Like, seriously. We went from this that looks amazing 2 2 years ago. Came out in 2018. And here we are with 2021. Do y'all see how lazy Nintendo is getting with just remakes? Like, they can go full on out, and they're charging you $60. $60. Oh, if you want both of them, $120. We went from this to this. This. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the water in this background to this one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do y'all see that yet? Do y'all see that? It's terrible. It's awful. Like, this is where we come from to these days now. It really, really is. Like, Nintendo has been lazy. Extremely lazy. So there had, like, I don't know how well it's going to sell. I know people are looking forward to Legend of Arceus, which I'm still not fully understanding the game. It looks okay. I'm not entirely sure. I know that's supposed to be the big hitter. But this is just... Fans, you know what fans are calling this? Fans of Gen 4, they say it's lazy. They say it's ruined. And they have a lot of money, and guess what? They're not going to do anything with it. They're not going to do anything. You think they're going to do anything? Haha, no. But let's go with what AMD was just talking about. The GTA Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. I don't know if he's still here. There has been songs. I've been hearing good reviews overall of the game. And this is a game that I want. Because this is my childhood. I love the original Grand Theft Auto games. You know, I don't care about the future Grand Theft Auto games. I don't care about, Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto 5. I care about the games that I played back in the day on the PS2 and PC. With Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. I had all of them on the PC and PS2. I had them for both. That's how much I love them. And the music is not that bad. Granted, Rockstar has a good amount of money to get those studios. The song, you can't just get rid of Michael Jackson, okay? You just can't get rid of Michael Jackson. Why? Because he has some great songs. Like when you're playing Vice City, for example, this is where the soundtrack shines. Probably than all three of them is Vice City. Like, let's be for real here. If we're going with which Grand Theft Auto has the best soundtrack, and hopefully maybe Aaron, if he's still here, AMD streaming, if you're still here, my dude, is Vice City. And Vice City is kind of an 80s style thing. So you'll be hearing some 80s songs going throughout. all these classic songs, and it has improved on the gameplay from what I have saw. And it's taken aspects from GTA 5, which I don't care for GTA 5, but um, but it seems to make it better. The character models, they could look better. They could what's the nicest way to put it? Because they kind of look like all trash. I'm sorry if that's not what you want me to hear. But their character models look trash, especially Tommy Vercetti. Like, my boy Tommy. What did Rockstar do to you? You look like an ice cream truck just ran over your face. Like, what did they do to you? Like, I remember the original you. I remember what you looked like back in the day. But here, you just... Oh, and don't even get me started with Claude. Don't even get me started with him. CJ is okay. CJ is okay. His face model, he's okay. CJ doesn't get touched in here. But Claude and Tommy Vercetti, it looks like an ice cream truck ran over their face. That's what it literally looks like. I'm not lying. I don't know if Eric is here to agree with me these statements, but overall the game, from what I have been seeing and what I've been hearing, is a great way to play the original 3 in a modern day. And someone said that this game deserves a 9 out of 10. And honestly, I'm like, that's a pretty good score. And that let's be honest here, that is a pretty good score. Especially when these games are old and they look better. The graphics look better. The detail, it looks better. If you compare them side by side, it looks better. The character models, it may get time. Like, it's definitely going to take me time to get used to. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's going to take me a time. When I start playing that, it's going to take me time to say, like, can I, like, Claude, like, like Tommy Vercetti, like, I feel bad for them for the way they look. They look terrible. They look awful. You just want to scream in pain and agony once you see them. You don't believe me? You want me to pull another? You want me to pull it back up? You want me to pull the amazing? Alright. I'm not trying to pull up a video. I'm trying to pull up screenshots. Here we go. Here we go. Here. Y'all don't believe me? Let's look at this. This is a podcast, right? Yeah, this is a podcast. Let's look at this. Y'all see what I'm talking about here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Look at him. This is the original. Pretty good. This looks like someone just ran over his face. Look at that. This to this. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how like I feel about Claude. That's just terrible. That's just awful. That's Claude. And let's look at Vice City. Tommy Vercetti, the man of the hour. Y'all ready to look at him? Y'all ready to look at him? Because oh boy, oh boy, they look terrible. This to this. This, look at that. To this. Like it looks better a little bit, but obviously you're gonna choose original over that, right? Like I just can't. Like it's just it's like what the frick happened here, you know? Here we go. Here's all the characters right here. Where were they at? Probably not right there. Let's see. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is what y'all waiting for. Right here. This. This to this. This to this. Now, CJ looks fine. CJ, he looks fine. But these others are just like, someone just ran over them. It looks terrible. It looks like, it's like, AMD streaming. I don't know if you're still here, buddy, but it's going to take me, whenever I get to playing the game, whenever I start playing the game, it's definitely going to take me a while to get used to this. Definitely 3 in the Vice City. So, yeah. I saw somebody ask on Facebook Switch page when games were gonna go down in price because they haven't since the Switch came out. Nintendo are very stingy, babe. If you're still here. Nintendo are very, very, very stingy about their prices. Especially when it's first party. Like Super Mario Maker 2, I'm pretty sure that's still $60. You know. So, but on Black Friday sale, hey, the sale that's gonna come on. Nintendo is dropping $60 to $40 this holiday. So if you want to pick up some games, if you don't own these already, I don't know why anyone don't own them. If you don't own Super Mario Odyssey, if you don't own Breath of the Wild, if you don't own Mario Maker 2, if you don't own Yoshi's Crafted World, all those games are going to be $40. You know, but Nintendo are very, very stingy about their pricing. That is Nintendo for you. They made some great products. They made some cash grab products. But they're they kind of like to overprice, especially the expansion pack, the Nintendo Switch Online service. If we want to go to that route, but yeah, there are Black Friday sales for the Switch. For Nintendo, especially. So, OLED, I would say good luck because more than likely they want you to buy the Mario Kart 8 bundle. That's what I bought. That is what I bought. So you'll have Breath of the Wild, Smash, Paper Mario, the Origami King, Mario Kart 8, Link's Awakening, Astral Chain, U Deluxe, Kirby Stars Allies, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Those games for this holiday season will be $40 off. Okay, the only game that I do not own that I mentioned, well, there's two: Kirby Star Allies and Fire Emblem, as I have no interest in those games. But they'll be $25 off. So essentially $40. Well, $20 off, my bad. So if you want to get these games, and if you don't have these games, get them. Get them. Seriously, get them. You know, what are you doing about Breath of the Wild? Well, it's terrible. Actually, pick up Smash. Yeah, you might have more fun in Smash than more in Breath of the Wild. My opinion. I'll be going back to Breath of the Wild. I don't know when. To see if I change my opinions on how I view that Zelda game. But yeah, there will be a Black Friday sale, babe, going on. And, you know, like I said, Nintendo rarely, and I mean to say this, rarely gives discounts on their big first party games. Rarely. It is extremely rare for them to go down in price. So that's why you don't see Switch games going down in price, babe. That is why you don't see them going down in price because they're stingy. They're very stingy. That's just how Nintendo is. If you're still listening in, babe. I don't know who else is listening in, but because I don't know if Aaron was listening in or my girlfriend. But yeah, that's probably gonna be doing it for today's podcast. I was kind of struggling for topics um a little bit, but I saw the YouTube. They haven't removed the dislike. I can still see the dislike button. It's supposed to be removed. We talked about that. We talked obviously about what Willie Chick said. We also talked about what Aaron said. And we also talked about um, a revision, how it's going to be 20XX, and the strange Pokemon situation that's been happening. So we have talked a lot about Nintendo, random topics from here to here. And they're all coming out on Nintendo, even though GTA Definitive Edition comes out on all platforms. And if you grew up with the Grand Theft Auto, if you grew up with one of the games, whether it's B3, Vice City, San Andreas, pick it up. I'm waiting for the physical copy. That's the only reason why I haven't picked up this bad boy yet. I haven't picked up this bad boy yet because I'm waiting a physical copy of that game. That is what I'm doing. I'm waiting for a physical copy because I like to have physical copies. But anyway, that's probably going to do it for today's podcast. Oh, Dustin, hello. I have trouble with my headphones. Interesting. Get new headphones. Borrow some from your roommate. That's what I did when I was there. So, yeah, that's probably going to be doing it for today's podcast. Thank you for everyone that came out to this podcast. Dustin, Willie Chick, AMD Streaming, thank you very much, even though y'all probably didn't stay long, to kind of just hear what I have to say about some of these. Um, Also, if you would love to be part of these podcasts, like actually be part of it and actually voice your opinion, come to the Chill VC with me. Whenever these podcasts go live, just hop in the Chill VC with me. If you ever want to actually be part and actually voice your opinion, like what do you like? If I were to ask Aaron, what do you think of the songs taken out? You know, hey babe, how do you feel about the Black Friday sale? You know, I will be sitting here asking y'all questions live in VC, and then y'all get to hear their voices and see what they have to say instead of typing. So, if you would love to be part of these podcasts, just hop in the VC whenever I host it within the Discord server. If you would love to be part of the podcast, just hop in the VC. Also, I will be getting our Discord. If y'all would like to join it, if you would like to be part of our community, it is basically our fellowship hall where we all connect and have fun and talk in there. Um, Also, tonight, we'll be having our Friday movie night. And what are we going to be watching tonight? Bugs Life. We're going to be watching Bugs come to life. I don't think Misty would ever enjoy that if that ever happened in the Pokemon universe, since she hates bugs. But we're still going through the Pixar movies. We only have Bugs Life. Next week will be Onward, and then Monsters U University, and then Monsters Inc. on December the 3rd. So December the 3rd, that Friday will be our last Pixar movie, since we have gone through every single one of them. So we're gonna be getting the vote for watching Christmas movies. After that, to see what Christmas movies that maybe people want to watch. I know there's some classics like Home Alone, Santa Claus, National Lampoon's Vacation, Christmas Vacation. There's what's that other movie? Those Christmas movies, The Grinch. So The Stooge, Christmas Carol. So there's a whole lot of Christmas movies that we could be watching in the month December, and then we'll come back with Marvel next year, starting with Loki. So if y'all want to come watch that, that is the movie plans for right now within our ministry. But for tonight, let's take a slow step. For tonight, we'll be watching Bugs Life, a classic film about bugs doing bug-tastic things. That's probably the best way I could give it. Bug-tastic things. There you go. But that is probably going to be it for the podcast. I kind of said all that I think I said. Everything that I've said here today. So hopefully, you got my opinions on it. You know, what do I think on it? Um, and stuff like that. I'm still waiting for that Steam Deck because we did talk about that. I totally forgot that we talked about the Steam Deck as well. So, yeah. So, I hope that to see you guys and girls tonight. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, I know I don't plan these podcasts, but I feel like, I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but sometimes I feel like, I honestly feel like I'm forgetting something. And I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I honestly don't know what it is. Oh, never mind. I just remembered the Animal Crossing update. Y'all get on to that. I know my girlfriend is. She kind of started all over, and I kind of know. I heard from other people that they're also starting all over on their island in Animal Crossing, and I will be too whenever I get to that game, of course. Like I said, I'm trying to go through all my Switch games, and I do have quite a good bit. So that is what I'm trying to do, is just go through each Switch game and just play them and get through them and seeing how I do. Just seeing how I do. But yeah, I'm hearing wonderful things about the update, and people are getting back into Animal Crossing because of this update. Um, and also don't forget there is the Happy Home Paradise. So you have all of this. If you already own the game, you already get the free update. But if you pay an extra $25, you get Happy Home Paradise. And we did a full podcast on all of this, but I've been hearing amazing things about the update. How much it improves, how much it makes the game better. Um, in that it kind of changes some stuff around within the update with how it is played. So this is this is a lot that's happening within the Animal Crossing, because that update that happened about how much, like about a week or 2 weeks ago. Get new items, some new stuff, the Happy Home Paradise. I've been hearing that you get roommates. All like there's a whole lot of things added within Animal Crossing. A lot of things. But unfortunately, I haven't played Animal Crossing, so I can't really say how much they added. I can't really say how much they do because I haven't got to that game yet. But for all you Switch owners out there, I play it. Play Animal Crossing. Or if not, hopefully maybe it'll go on sale from $60 to $40 this Black Friday, and maybe you'll be interested in it. I don't know what games you're picking up on the Black Friday as it's approaching. Um, yeah, I don't know what games you'll be picking up, but yeah, that's what I forgot. I wanted to talk about Animal Crossing because I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. And when I say a lot, a lot. The cooking, I hear that there's a new shop. I'm hearing all this stuff, and I don't even know they explain it, everything in the Animal Crossing Direct. This is what I'm just hearing, mind you. So, I hope that you be able to pick Animal Crossing, and hopefully you will like Animal Crossing. I know some people are getting back into it. Like I said, I will be playing it when I get to it. The next game that I'm going to be playing on my Switch, if y'all are curious, is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. I love this game, and I'm going to be playing it on my Switch. So, that's the next game that I am going to be playing. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the podcast. That is, pretty much, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just getting lost in my thoughts again. But I hope that y'all enjoyed this podcast. Don't forget that we do have a movie night tonight. If you're watching this on Future on the YouTube channel, this Friday, if you're watching this on Tuesday or whatever that day will be, we'll be watching Onward. So, come in and watch these Pixar movies with us. We will love you to have you in our Discord server. Till then, y'all take care, be safe, be true to yourself, and hopefully I'll see you guys girls next time. See you then.